from our sponsor.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, Atomica, but we don't have any sponsors.
Well, that's okay, Adam. Sponsor or not, we're still doing this. So here we go. The first tip is to fasten your seatbelt before moving off. This is very important, and you should never remove it under any circumstances. Only do this after you park your vehicle on any appropriate parking areas. This next tip is the one that most drivers screw up on, and that is the usage of mobile phones. You can use your mobile phone, but only if your vehicle is parked and not while moving or in traffic. But who needs those safety tips? This is Burnout, for crying out loud. There aren't any goddamn rules. In fact, there's no law enforcement. Man, saying that out loud makes me feel like I'm going apeshit, like Stryker. But don't tell him I said that.
Well, that's nice and all, but what about that driver in a red truck? Should we do something about it?
Don't worry. What you're seeing here are remote-controlled vehicles with no traces of human drivers and passengers. Though it could have been worse if someone got hurt.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that? It can't be. That's my ex-wife driving a blue van, and is that a purple cat?
Well, I'll be damned. How did they get themselves involved in this situation?
To be honest, I'm not too worried about her. We terminated our marriage yesterday because she found out I was into Digimon. I used to like Pokemon, but ever since Scarlet and Violet came out and I found out that my favorite Pokemon is excluded in the game, I knew I couldn't trust Game Freak with their shit. So I switched to a different franchise instead.
You've made a pretty bold move, Adam. So what do you plan to do now that your ex-wife is dead?
Not much, really. Hey, do you have a favorite Digimon? Mine is Gatomon.
Really? Because I thought Gatomon's name is Tailmon.
True, but I think Gatomon is a more fitting name than Tailmon.
You do have a point.
You're goddamn right I do.